they just lie and say, oh, we got a plan coming around.
Well, hey, howdy, y'all. We will be starting momentarily. Just let me get settled. And we will cut loose. Bing bong. Wham! 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 Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da boo. Ba ba da beep. Ba ba da wee. Wank, wank. Wank, wank from the spank bank. Okay, we got our game. We got our, video capture device. We're ready to go. Hi, I'm Drew Jello. Let's play. Let's play Elden Ring. Come on, baby. Oh, I should hit load so I can see how many hours I've got in this character. Round table hold. You know I'm getting old when I look at the walls and they're covered in flaming mold. All the bodies are burning. That's interesting. The walls are burning. Everything's burning. It's all made of people. Is Gideon still here? No, I killed him. He's dead now. Hey, why don't we run out and find one of these paintings? Huh? I was in the Steady Lands, and I saw, let's see, the shadow tree is here. Whoops. Where'd my controller go? Looks like we gotta plug you in, PlayStation controller. You're being naughty. Okie doke. Ah, okay. So, based on the picture we saw, shadow tree, it looked like it was maybe over here somewhere. Well, I can't get there, so perfect. How do I get up there? Huh? Was there no... Really? I know there's a friggin' Grace right over here. Have I not been back there? It's possible I unlocked the map and didn't. What the hell? What was that? And will it happen again? Let's try it. Oh, it's a bat. It's a 4,000 rune bat. Holy smokes. Alright, my controller keeps disconnecting. Son of a gun. That's very interesting. Lots of steeples here. What's the Helfin connection? Tell me about the Helfin game. balls in my mouth, in my face, in my face, in my mouth. Well, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. We are going to try this again. Let's get our bat friend. Here he comes. Bye-bye. Oh, seriously, really? There you go. I thought this had the no skill, the shield. I forgot to put no skill on it. I may be able to use that to just batter this guy. Well, maybe not. It's alright, I'm getting 5,000... 5,000 freaking, shit, shut up, shut up, shut up. 5,000 souls every time the bat comes. I'm Batman. You know, they never run out of magic. That's something we don't talk about enough. These guys, they just fucking never run out of magic. If I had to guess, I'd say the health and that whole afterlife is just cut off. I don't think anybody goes there anymore. Why, hello? I hear a bat. I thought I was done at the specimen storehouse, but apparently I'm not. Sometimes the right weapon just makes all the difference. Like being able to block and just counter all these guys is so simple. This guy's worth so many frickin' points. Here I am. Rot you like a hurricane. Come on. Come on back, guy. I saw you peek out. I know you're here. Come on. Follow your path back. Oh, no, he's still standing there. I think I can get him. I can get him around that corner. Here we go. That did it. It's all about the weapons you choose. I gotta remember those fireballs spin back on you. Well, maybe this is the end of the line. I don't know. There's a ladder up top. Maya don't know. What? I don't see no hidden path, friend. Yay! I love the dueling shield. Do I already have the dueling shield? Is this baby's first dueling shield? It is! I definitely need to level that up. I love the dueling shield. Come on, I got the world's shortest cable for my PlayStation controller here. We are currently in the specimen storehouse. Last time on our Elden adventure, we took out the Abyssal Woods. We went and fought Midra. Midra was a beast. Here's how I beat Midra. Shield Grease. Shield Grease lets you endure his relentless assaults while your Mimic Tier goes ham on him. Alright. These guys used to give me a ton of trouble. I wasn't doing counters on them. Look at that. Look how easy this shit is. It wasn't until the first playthrough, I actually caught the tutorial message about guard counters, and I did about 3 guard counters, and then forgot what it was all about. Pro Drake Talisman +3, yeesh! And, oh, what's going on here? That's a door. But guard counters are one of the most OP abilities in the game. There are enemies that just melt on guard counters. A lot of them around here, for instance. Ah. Fuck! I was kicking those guys' asses earlier. I don't know what happened to this one. That's Radon. These guys, how are these guys Radagon? I want to know. I want to know. They're Radagon and they're Godskins. Oh shit. Nah, that's not right. Shift, that's what I had it set on. I knew I had a hotkey there somewhere. Really? I'm all the way back here? Seriously? You're fucking joking me. There's no way. Man, the DLC, there's some real janky freaking save points. That was a little risky. Thought he had an item. Oh, he did have an item. What is that? Oh, it's another bat. I guess I've been down there. There's a guy sitting there who for sure had an item on him at one point. This is probably where I want to be. Although I can't forget that other guy had a had an item next to him as well. Fuck this guy. Oh my god. I need more shadow tree fragments. This shit's crazy. These guys are doing so much damage. You can only get to like level 10 though, can't you? I'm level 9 already. This looks like somewhere I probably want to be. Okay, I've already flipped this then. Man, PlayStation controller, what are you doing? Let's go back and try to get those souls. Runes, whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Never mind. Let's go up here instead.
My lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Hang on, I got an idea. Dang it. Hey, here I am. By my lord.
Hello?
It didn't glitch on me this time. I didn't hear her speaking all the way through the whole place.
Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy.
Okay.
I should have asked.
By my lord. Hey, summoning pool. You're functional. Nice, revered spirit ash, that's good. By my lord. I might be able to make that. There's probably an easier way.
By my lord.
Oh, now she's doing it.
Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Welcome to the jumble, baby. It's casting holy magic. I mean, he's even spread out like on a rune arc or a cross. There's real serious Jesus imagery of that guy.
By my lord. Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Who was that guy? By my lord. Let me get over that, man. I gotta get on this thing. I gotta make this thing spin. Smithing stone 8. Feeling great. Don't go off! Oh man. That would have been bad. Get him! Holy smokes. Hmm. I think I see my souls over there. Oh shit, no! Oh boy. Guess I haven't been there. Alright, powered up my ashes a little bit, that's good. Will I ever make sense of this jumbo? Whoop. Whoa. That was close. Oh man, my controller keeps cutting out. This is gonna happen at a really bad time.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Alright, rub America's head for luck. Just take a look at the statue. It's a complete America statue, that's cool. It's got the hands and everything.
Ever make sense of this jumble?
I can only guess. Oh, kick him right into the books. That's how he would have wanted to go. I guess I've been up here. Sexy America. Showing some leg. This is odd. I'm gonna take a better look at this. This is odd. That's more snake skinny than it's ever looked. And she's showing a lot of leg. She's got like a... She's got 2 braids. Her hands are upturned. Her belt denotes fertility. I would say the braids set her at an earlier stage in life. This is an early America statue, which I've always assumed this is a snake skin. It feels like it's like flayed open. So what a bit about this pattern on it that shows up? A lot of times in ancient Rome, when political figures would change, they would just adjust the hairline, like in ancient Greece. Instead of like building entirely new statues for the rulers, because that costs a lot of money, you just change the existing ones to look like the current ruler. And most of the time it was just by changing, they'd do something, the hairline, maybe change the nose or the chin or something. But I could see this easily happening if the Glomite Queen reigned at any time before America. We could expect to maybe see hints of elements of her in the statues currently, as those statues were repurposed. So what could have originally been a snakeskin could now be, it's a scarf or a blanket, or her dress billowing up. And it's this little piece that always hangs off the back that gets my attention. Could that have originally been a snake, or a part of the skin? Unfortunately, the lighting doesn't work in first person. It kind of looks like a snake with its mouth open. But I think it is a piece of skin. Like a vestigial, I don't know. When snakes molt, I'd like to look at it and see if there's a little thing hanging off somewhere like that. I want to get behind the statue and see what's going on with this statue from behind. I had a free cam mod that unfortunately doesn't work in Linux. So I will search for other ways. Maybe this would be a good time to learn programming and figure out how to hack them game files. Oh, hi, this must be Mesmer. Which would explain the rarity of that statue downstairs. Damn. What power! I don't know what the fuck is going on. Whoa. That was crazy. That was nuts. Hopefully I'm close. I was close, right? Oh, what? No! How is this possible? Why would they start me here? Holy shit, I'm so far away, I don't even know where I have to go. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. How did I get there? I was like way up there. Like, what is this? Doesn't this give me the hot stuff? I guess that doesn't work. It's because it's the Glowmite Queen! That's not America! That's why that statue doesn't work! I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this is the Glowmite Queen. This is the Glowmite Queen. That's why the statue doesn't work. Well, what about this one? This one would work, right? Why don't I start at this one? There's freaking Grace right here. I don't understand. Why did it start me all the way back there? By my lord. Shield grease 0, that's a problem. Oh, I can't craft shield grease? Oh, we gotta fix that. I don't have any shield grease. That's a real problem. That's a shame. I don't know, he might be susceptible. I probably would have heard about it if he was. dropped my guard. I forgot about the...
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I didn't get the, delay. This guy's good. Dang it, this guy's tough. Why did I go into New Game Plus without having done everything? Well, Flame's gonna be pretty darn important, and Pierce. Man, he's magic too, though. This guy's got it all. It's good enough for Vike, it's good enough for me. I'm just looking for something good to wear. My build is just not, like, coming together. God, how do you fucking dodge that? Like, I'm blocking all through that. Bad time to drink.
Dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Talk about a short walk back, though. This is nice. They're just putting him right in front of the doors now. Maybe I could do something else with a different summon. I don't know. Just see what this thing does.
Illustrated the race of gold shadow. Dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Sure, bud. What a really out of proportionate weirdo. You see his tiny head. Just take a second and look at his body. This guy is all kinds of messed up. Like, he's not as put together as he looks in the cutscene. At all. Hmm. I give up, man. I look like a silly Billy. Oh, that explosion!
Gold shadow world. Dead. In the embrace of Messmer's
This guy's a jerk. Yeah, I think that little thing coming out the back is a snake. I think it's the Glowmite Queen. Let's look at the implications here. Let's talk about the implications. Somebody in chat who likes lore, hit it. Messmer. Mesmer, the word mesmer to me is always, I thought of mesmer as mesmerize, to entrance. Perhaps someone who sees an illusion. Or through a false set of eyes. Perhaps he just knows the truth. Maybe that's why he's so... whatever, man. No, he calls it America. He's like mother... What if Marika was the Glowmine Queen? She was always Queen Marika. They like scapegoated her. She creates her own scapegoat, you know what I mean? She expels all of the attributes once in herself, once embodied in herself, she expels them into like another vessel. And then that becomes the scapegoat, then they persecute that. Well, let's look at this. Okay, so could she have once been part of the fire giant? She expelled that part of her. Now, I think at that level you're talking about the greater will. The greater will expelled the individuals, divided the one great into its outer god factions, representing elements and forces in the universe. Mesmer, you friggin' baloney. Alright, well, hey, we haven't even contemplated changing our weapon yet, so that's good. I'll put no skill on this big-ass shield. Shield strength, that's neat. I don't have any money. Lionel's armor. Oh my gosh. How would you even equip it? I want to go to Comic-Con like this. It's a very pretty shield. Is that the Golden Order fundamentalism symbol in the middle? What is that? Yeah. Wait, yeah? Hang on. That's the Elden Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is pre-shattering Elden Ring. Before America mucked with it. So if this is the one that Marika like plucked the rune of death from, I guess the rune of death could just be part of an arc or something on this. It doesn't necessarily have to be an entire circle. Makes 10 little sections. Nine if you count like a void in the middle or something. Like a soul stone, like one of the Rouse stones. You'd need the place someone in the middle of that. Don's great room. So that's the bottom right rune. If you look also, Godric's Great Rune follows this formula. It's the 2 overlapping, 1 slightly higher, and then 1 above that. It's 4 runes. A Great Rune of the Shardbearer Godric. Its blessing raises all attributes because it touches the whole spectrum. It's like the dotted line. It's the tracing of the original configuration. This Great Rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. But now... if we see the one that's inside Marika at the end of the game, the one that's actually running the world, let me see, let me pull that up online. It's the one that's on the title screen. Oh. I need a higher quality. Interesting. This is interesting. Okay, this is a good one. Save image as. Pop it on the desktop. Gosh darn it. Okay, where is it? Okay. This was the original configuration of the Elden Ring. Well, not this. The center 4 figures. As depicted on the shield here. This was the good times. Here, see those rings? Okay, so these rings, right over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good times, man. I think it was all working. Then this happened. Shit. Gosh darn it. Now, what do we know about this? Let's talk about this. Same configuration, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is Godric's rune. Right? It touches a little bit of everything. This is how he can graft things together, because he's got a little bit of everybody, so everything kind of sticks to him, because he's already everywhere a little bit, but just not a lot. Now we also see, overlaid on this, we see Radagon's rune. And we see the little rune arc at the top, known as Marika's rune. and the rune arc on the bottom, where the blessings gather. Maybe that's also America's rune. Two sides, life and death. Now let's look at the title screen. Hang on. So I think what happened was, look at this, it's like a spear. What you have here is a second source. You have a second crucible source. This was the original crucible. Or no, I stand corrected. This was the original Elden Ring. But it looks like something got injected into the Elden Ring. Maybe the fingers weren't from the Greater Will, they just said they were. And they're using their power. They're funneling all this Elden Ring power through their finger formula. So in this case, the bad guy wouldn't be the Elden Beast, necessarily, or Radagon. Maybe Radagon. It would be the Fingers. The Fingers are like a corrupt church, feeding bad information to the masses and taking all the wealth. They are among the only living creatures left on the planet. America broke the Elden Ring. Because maybe the Elden Ring had been too contaminated by the Fingers. She thought it was a lost cause. Couldn't break free. But then what side is she on there? With the Fingers or against the Fingers? She was with the Fingers. They chose her as the Empyrean. America was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. I think we have to believe that. What Rodrika and what Saint Trina say. Godhood is a prison. Well, not Rodrika, but Saint Trina. She wants you to slay Mikola because as a mercy killing, basically. So I think the same parallel is there. I think you should want to go essentially slay Marika as a mercy killing. Like put her down. But what I see is sometimes there's pictures of Elden Ring where this top ring is the wide one and the bottom ring is smaller, as if the blessings are pooling down, right, filtering through the Elden Ring and then gathering at the bottom, in which case it's not a sustainable formula, right? This is not a closed system. This is an open system. The fact that there is no greater circle connecting into a larger Elden Ring tells me that there was a shattering, you know, on greater levels. All things can be conjoined. So ultimately, they just want one ring to rule them all. Everybody's part of the same ring. Right now, they're not. Everybody has their own individual rings, and they're starting to form their own ring. Like Rykard, he's like, let me go at it, I can do this. Mikla's like, I got enough, I can do this. That part at least makes sense to me. So what did Marika do, that sneaky, sneaky girl? We had, let's say, a system that worked. We had the Elden Ring, the 1, 2, 3, 4. This would have been... It's like a tree root. That vertical shaft has to represent the Erd tree. I mean, the bottom of it, first of all, looking like a root, looking like a potato root, right down here. I don't know if you can see my cursor. Right above the press any button. Looks like a root. Follow the stick up to the cross, and you have the crucifixes, which, you know, people are hanging on, which are essentially trees, right? So you have the Elden Ring. Crucible current, spiral. I think it was here. I think there was a great big awesome tree. As you know, all these trees naturally kind of grow and spiral around each other anyway. I think they probably all just accumulated into one great big ass tree. And then this tree was struck by a meteor. It was struck by the Elden Ring. No, the Elden Ring was already here. Maybe the meteor was struck by the finger meteor, right? Smashed everything, smashed the tree in half. Parts of it like decomposed and made the earth, right? We're talking like creation myth, origin story. Like there was just a big fucking tree floating out in space. I don't know. Let's say there was a planet with life. The Elden Ring lands, and it begins channeling the life energy in this totally cool, possible, helpful way. The dragons arise as a species, being the most intelligent of all the beasts in the land, and they grow civilization, they grow civilized. And they use the beasts as their servants. You know, they elevate some of the beasts and they educate them. And I think there's the dragons in the sky and there's the people on the land. And the dragons probably had this mythic context, you know, the twin birds could have been that two-headed Plusidisax. So you've got Bestial Sanctum. This is an earlier version of Burger Crank, by the way. I've decided. I remember hitting level 222 and having more than like 600 hours played. So I think I'm probably back on a New Game Plus 1. I was on, I think, New Game Plus 3. Foolishly just wanting to get to higher and higher levels, but then not realizing how much harder it was going to get. The boss fights are rough. Anyway, so okay, so we've got the dragons up in the sky in Fair Missoula. We still don't have people. Maybe we do have people. What hand, what sentient hand could give birth to the fingers? Mater. The hell is she? She's a crazy effing space alien. So Mater comes down. How did they get established? How did they get involved with the Elden Ring or with the Crucible? It had to be the Elden Ring. There had to be an Elden Ring. Like before the dawn of mankind, right? Are humans descended from beastmen? Or are beastmen descended from beasts to be made more in the image of men? Demi-humans. Denotes something that is partial or half, incomplete, or lesser in size and power. So the demi-humans, they're incomplete humans. Kind of like the misbegotten. Kind of like all these races. They're all like half humans. Half human insects. Are all things converging into humanity? It sounds kind of like what happened. Like the Elden Ring came and people grew and then things started getting... I don't know. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it one of these days. Today is not that day. But it was fun while it lasted. Thanks for joining us. Come back again. I'll see you soon.